representing Team Pennsylvania, we have Nathan Desmond from Wyoming Seminary. He is 116-7 in his career. He's taking on Ronnie Ramirez from Walnut, California. Ramirez is 182-7, a two-time California state champion. Ramirez ranked number 7 in the country. Desmond ranked number 2.
These two have met twice throughout their history. Once in freestyle, once in folk style. They were 1-1 against each other. This is a rubber match. Talked to them in the press conference, asked if they take anything away from those matches or if they give any, it was actually if they had any thoughts about this kind of being the opening up of the Penn State versus Oklahoma State rivalry in the high school level, as Desmond gets in on a head outside shot. Ramirez trying to lock in the crotch. Desmond doing a nice job protecting his ankles, looking to go backside. Had the double, but nice defense there by Ramirez, able to get his hips back. But
yeah, incredible defense from Ramirez, shutting down Desmond initially.
Looked dead to rights there.
Yeah, not giving him the opening takedown as we're halfway through the first period.
They're talking to these two about the Oklahoma State-Penn State rivalry. Ramirez said, yeah, it'd be great to get a win for Oklahoma State and kind of shut Penn State up. And Desmond said, no, that doesn't mean anything to me.
You mentioned earlier both head coaches from those programs, Cale Sanderson from Penn State, David Taylor from Oklahoma State, both in the building here tonight. 51st annual Pittsburgh Wrestling Classic. Again, I'm Tim Rice alongside Mason Lindemuth. Happy to be here once again for some great wrestling action. Top guys from around the country versus some of the top seniors from the state of Pennsylvania. Both wrestlers trading attacks as we move toward the out of bounds.
Re-attack there by Ramirez on the line, but Desmond's able to fight it off without underhook.
You had mentioned they split matches and styles. Ramirez won in freestyle 8-5 at the U.S. Open, while Desmond handled him in folk style. Now, that was 2 years ago in 2023, but Desmond was up 14-0 and then pinned him at the Super 32s several years ago. But
crazy still. We're under 10 seconds to go. Neither guy able to break through in this first period. A lot of offense from both guys, though, as Desmond's kind of stalking them. That'll do it for the first.
Yeah, Desmond's missed a lot of action this year. He was an Ironman champion and has been out the rest of the season, I think. Ironman was the last time he competed, is that right?
Yeah, he suffered an injury talking in the press conference. Nobody really knew what was going on with him. Nothing really came out. Really didn't get word from head coach Cornell Robinson, who's in his corner right now, of what was going on, just that he wouldn't be back. And Desmond said he could have came back if he wanted to, but it wasn't worth risking his future health and the rest of his career to kind of rush back just to try to get Sam a few more points at the national preps. He said that just wasn't worth it to him. But Desmond has had an interesting career. He started out in high school at Bethlehem Catholic. His first 2 years, won 2 PIAA state titles, and then transferred to Wyoming Seminary, won the national prep title in a big upset over #1 Leo DeLuca last year. And then this year, obviously, as we mentioned, not able to compete at the preps. He took the 1-0 lead early in the second. He's still firing off. Ramirez has some quick re-attacks. Desmond shoots him out of bounds. Desmond's kind of all over Ramirez right now.
Yeah, Desmond shooting him right off the mat. He has his foot on the gas pedal here at 127 pounds and not even waiting for the referee to blow the whistle.
A little bit too much. Yeah, but with Ramirez's style, like that's where he can get you. It's just is over pursuing him. And as I say, that misdirection for Ramirez, he's in split for Desmond.
Yeah, Desmond goes right to the splits. Now he works in a crotch lock.
It's kind of like a reverse lock in the crotch, so it's not the most effective. And Ramirez is going to pick up the double leg. And as I said, just over pursuing Ramirez isn't probably the way to go.
Yeah, Ramirez able to throw the leg in. Desmond doesn't want to stand up here because the referee would stop it for potentially dangerous. Again, another little rule difference in high school. That's
both feet come off the mat for the top guy. They stop it.
Yep, stop it for potentially dangerous.
But Desmond was wise, waited for Ramirez to put that back foot down, gets his escape to make it 3-2 now. The match has felt like he's been in control of Ramirez, just stinging him with that takedown.
Yeah, Desmond just
once again
pursuing and pursuing. We'll see how long it is till we see a stall call, and there it is. And Desmond definitely worked for that one. He's got the underhook on the left side. Short time here in the second period. We'll see if he can get some points.
Look at go dresser dump. Don't see that one too often. I'm interested to see what Ramirez does in the third, because Desmond is a freaking hammer on top. Just looks painful to watch on top.
Ramirez, some good fakes, had Desmond a little bit off balance to end the second period. Go to the third, and we'll see what Ramirez chooses.
Looking to his corner. Really thinking about this one as Ramirez. He's going to go neutral.
Yeah, you think this is something they would talk about before the match, but kind of uncertain of what they wanted to do. Has the 1-point lead.
And that's where it changes. You got the lead, there's no need to go underneath, versus if it was 0-0, 1-0 right now, then you almost don't have a choice unless you really believe you're going to get yourself a takedown.
Yeah, you got to be careful for Ramirez. You do have that 1-point lead, but that stall warning that he picked up at the end of the second.
Desmond's not going to stop counting.
He's just going to say, you're not going to slow Desmond down.
Desmond joining his former Wyoming Seminary teammate, Luke Lilladal, Penn State starting 125-pounder. Will be joining him next year at Penn State. Be interested to see how they shift the lineup there. As Ramirez back in on this same shot, head outside. Desmond goes back to the split position. Desmond was not able to defend last time. Ramirez in good position again, going to pick it up once again.
Yeah, very similar position and a same result as Ramirez picks up another takedown.
Desmond's going to come up to his feet with hand control. Ramirez should probably cut him here rather than give up a stall warning. It's going to make it 6-3 now with the escape. 50 seconds to go. Desmond's going to need a takedown to tie this one. Ramirez with that stall warning. Kind of incidental if you don't give up the takedown. You can afford to give up a couple warnings here, but Desmond coming right off the whistle. Probably going to see another warning here, and there it is on Ramirez. That's going to make it 6-4 in favor of Ramirez.
Yeah, so now a takedown is going to put him in the lead.
And he's evading hard right now. Hit a little slide by to keep himself off the ref's back, or the ref off his back, excuse me. Desmond catches an underhook off this extended shot by Ramirez, but they go out of bounds with 23 to go.
See future teammate with Darian Lockett cheering on Ramirez, trying to push him to this victory. 2-point lead, 15 seconds to go.
Probably going to see another warning here soon on Ramirez as he takes a shot. Desmond just not able to get himself in clean, and there's another warning on Ramirez. It's going to make it 6-5. And this time Ramirez able to get himself back in bounds. Toe on the floor for Desmond as he tries to dive over, and that's going to do it. 6-5 decision for Ronnie Ramirez. He wins the rubber match against Nate Desmond. He's going to put Team USA up 18-6 now.
Yeah, up 18-6 with just 5 remaining bouts.
It's going to be tough now for